this is New Zealand. This is too much for me to be quiet about it. The gravity of the situation. I'm gonna talk to you guys about it because I need to vent and I have no one else to vent to other than the nation. I was on the New Zealand government website and I was looking at the entries for the New Zealand flag. I have to share it with you because you just have to look at what's happening and you need to see why I'm getting a little bit there. Okay, so there were some good ones. Like, I actually thought, like, that one is a really good design. It actually represents New Zealand and stuff like that. But there are some where, oh my gosh, these guys, whoever did them, they must have been taking the real mickey out of this competition, because at the end of the day, no one wants the flag to be changed. So this is one of the first flags that I'm going to show you. What? How does this in any way look like New Zealand? It reminds me of the Swiss bobsled team from Cool Runnings. That's what this flag reminds me of. Good on you for submitting something like that. Anyway, this next one. Okay, I have to clarify something before I carry on. I am not crapping on anyone's, artwork. Artwork is good, whether you are a master at it, whether you have a PhD in like drawing, whether you're just really good at stickmen. Like, that's cool, that's fine. That's not what I'm laughing at. I'm laughing at the fact that some of these entries, like, what? I'm wondering what's going through your mind. Like, some of these are cool. They're good. They could be used somewhere, like a logo for like a truck company. They could be used like for a school logo. I don't know. But some of these flags I don't see at the Olympics. Like when it's the opening ceremony and New Zealand walks through, I don't see this. I don't see Valerie Adams carrying this flag. Like, the next flag that I saw, when I looked at it, I was just like, this doesn't even look like a Polynesian country, let alone New Zealand. There's not much I have to say about it other than it feels like Puerto Rico or, like one of those countries. This next flag, pretty interesting. Yeah. I have no words for it other than cool. That's cool, man. Good on you, bro, for trying. Anyway, and then I saw this. Person submit this design. What the heck? What the heck, bro? It's so sad. Like, I know everyone's upset that the flag is being changed, because I was upset. I think, I still kind of am. But then knowing that you could submit your own design, that's where I was like, okay, now I regret being mad. I should have just submitted an entry. And whether or not it didn't get chosen, as long as I know I tried to make a difference instead of just sitting there and, just being mad about it all day. There were actually really good ones. Like, really good ones. I was actually amazed. I was both amazed and appalled at what the nation had submitted. But anyway, here's some of the designs. This one I kind of liked. Like, yeah, that looks cool. I can actually see that, like in someone's room or in someone's garage. You know what? Like, yeah, this is New Zealand. It is pretty cool. It feels like New Zealand. It just feels like New Zealand. Those other ones did not feel like New Zealand at all. This one I thought was cool as well. the design of the fern. But then at the same time, I also think, like, you know how when you're in primary school and you're doing that whole section on like countries and stuff like that, and you got to draw countries' flags, and then it comes to your own country, like, can kids draw this in school? Like, is it really about the kids? This one was kind of similar as well from the first one that I saw, which was cool. It's simple. It feels New Zealand-y. I think my favourite one that I've seen out of all the 3 million, amongst all the ones that I saw, this one was by far the best. In my opinion. It's only my opinion. Just remember that, guys. At the end of the day, it's just my opinion. This design right here was pretty awesome. And the title of the flag design was Silver Fern Treaty Quill. And I was like, you genius person. Because it's like the fern, the silver fern, and it's silver. And it's also like the quill that they would have used back in the day to sign the Treaty of Waitangi. And, you know, it's got the Southern Cross there, it's got the blue, and it's got the red stars, and it still looks cool. And you definitely tell the difference between this flag and the Australian flag. Where the main thing that I wanted to talk about in this video was that you can't just sit here all day and complain that the flag is being changed, like I've been doing since I heard that the flag was being changed. I think I'm just mad because it's a lot of money, but I don't know anything about business and stuff like that. I mean, in my opinion, 26 million could have gone to the schools and fed the children that, you know, don't have lunches. Something like that. The flag's changing for 26 million. All we can do is try and do something so that it doesn't look it doesn't look like this. I'm sorry. It's just yeah, that's all I was talking about. It was a lesson for me that I should have entered. If I did have the time to submit my own design for a flag, then this would be my entry. Ta-da! Look at this beautiful flag. Oh my gosh. Everyone, you're lucky I didn't apply because I would have won this right here. Let me show you what these things are if you don't know, because only 90s kids will remember. But anyway, this guy here, his name's Thingy. He's like one of the greatest TV characters that ever was here in New Zealand history. This has a New Zealand toy. It's called a bumblebee. I've never had one in my life, but I've seen them in kindergartens, and I remember trying to take one home, but always get caught when I cry. This guy here, his name's Good Like Kiwi. This was when TV used to turn off after a certain time. You couldn't just stay up and watch till 3 in the morning because of this guy right here. His name is Good Night Kiwi. Yep. This man here, no, it's not the zigzag paper guy. He's the Big Ben guy. Big Ben. Oh my gosh, it's such a Kiwi food. And what goes better with Big Ben pies than Waddy's tomato sauce? Yeah, it's supposed to be Waddy's, but I drew this with a Vivid, so it was not that defined. Yeah, that's Waddy's tomato sauce right there. That's supposed to be the Southern Cross, but I kicked that one. It's supposed to be that way. Anyway, everyone knows what this is. It's the giant toothpick. Here, I tried to draw the original Warriors logo back in the day. I've always wanted one of these shirts, the original Warriors shirt. This guy here, who's also Boys... No, he's not Boys with this guy. This guy here, his name is Props Boy. He was one of the greatest TV presenters of all time in New Zealand history. Yeah, I had a mean crush on Props Boy, and I didn't even know what he looked like properly. I don't know how that works. And this here is the original. I'm not actually sure if it's the original, but it's one of the oldest Shortland Street logos. That is New Zealand in a picture right there. And I can't submit my entry because it's too late, because all I did was sit here and complain. So lesson learned. I'll probably enter that for something else. I had no room for the Briscoes lady. Sorry, Briscoes lady. But anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about. Yeah, next week I'll probably find something else to complain about and make a video about it. So, until then, bye.